Hey everyone, Ronnie Rubini here. Welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to give my reasons why I'm switching from the BlackRapid strap to the new Peak Design slide strap. First of all, I'm going to start with the BlackRapid strap. This one is the RS7 version. I bought this strap for about $80 when I first got it. The strap itself is made out of a ballistic nylon, which is super durable. Like I said, I've had this for a few years and it hasn't shown much wear and tear at all. It has this nice padding that sits right on your shoulder. And it's pretty comfortable to use. I shoot a lot of weddings, so gotta make sure that the strap is pretty comfortable. You can make adjustments by pulling out this strap right here and then pushing it through the little slot, and then you could adjust it however you want, like so. And when you're done adjusting it, all you have to do is push it back through these slots to hide the excess strap. To attach the strap to the camera, there's this small fastener here that screws to the bottom of the camera, and then it's attached to this carabiner which is linked to the strap itself. And the carabiner allows you to just pop it open so that you can detach the camera from the strap very easily. But the thing I find is that I like to go from the strap to a tripod, and the only way I can really do that is by attaching this quick release plate. I use the Arca Swiss. Some of you may use the Manfrotto style quick release plates, but I find that I just like the Arca Swiss just a little bit better. I have this mounted to the fastener right here, and then all I do is put my camera in. So the camera just sits on your hip just like this. It's actually quite comfortable. I don't feel too much strain on my neck or my shoulder. If I want to put it on a tripod, I just take it out of the quick release and then place it onto the tripod and then back onto my strap. So it's not too bad. This is the setup I've been using for a while. And the nice thing is there are these clips that kind of go up and down the strap. Now when you're shooting, you kind of want this clip to be up here, and then that allows for you to move the camera up and down when you're shooting. And when you're walking, you could just bring this clip back down, and that prevents the camera from moving around, which I thought was a really nice feature. So a couple of issues that I found with the BlackRapid strap was the way it attached to the camera. Without this Arca Swiss quick release plate that I've added, you would need to screw this fastener onto the camera itself, and then it would stay there. And so if you needed to put it onto a tripod at all, you'd have to remove the fastener, then put it onto your other plate, and then put it onto the tripod, which I found like it just wasn't working for me. That is why I added this Arca Swiss quick release plate. With that said, because I had to add this quick release plate to the strap, it kind of made it a little bit bulky, which I wasn't a fan of. So another thing that I didn't like about the BlackRapid strap was the fact that sometimes when I was shooting, I would bring the camera up like this, and then the strap would tend to fall to the back and sit like that, or else it would just come off my shoulder completely. And so I was constantly making sure that the padding was in the right place, and it just, I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. And also just to note, there are other versions of the BlackRapid strap that has this stabilizer strap that goes from the front to the back, and it prevents the padding from moving around. But I think it would just be an extra strap to deal with when you're out there shooting. So now we're moving on to the Peak Design slide strap. I opted for the light version just because it had a lower profile and just a little bit skinnier than the regular slide version. I picked up this ash colored strap for around $70, and it came with 4 anchors and also a tripod plate. which is not too bad. So I'm going to start by saying this strap feels very solid and looks pretty good as well. It's made by nylon webbing that's kind of similar to a car seat belt. So you have these latches that move up and down to adjust your strap. So keep in mind when the latch locks in like that, it's not actually keeping the strap in place. You're still able to adjust it up and down. So just something to keep in mind. I've tried this with my D850 and 70-200 f2.8 lens, and even with the weight of that camera lens combo, I didn't find the strap readjusting itself at all, so I don't think you have to worry about that. So the strap itself is quite smooth, moves around your clothing very easily. When you're in shooting mode, you can easily move your camera up and down and not have to worry about the strap catching on your clothing. But the cool thing is, the strap also has these grips on the other side of the strap, and when you flip it and put it onto your shoulder, it actually helps in preventing the strap from moving around. So when you're carrying it, I suggest flipping it to that grippy side. You won't have your camera sliding around, which I thought was a pretty cool feature. So now the one thing that really sets itself from other straps is this cool anchor link system that Peak Design uses. And all it is these little tabs that you attach to your camera. All you do is slide it into this slot, and then you'll hear a click to let you know that it's secure. So I chose to put the other tab on the bottom of my camera, and again, it snaps into place. That's all it takes to connect your strap to your camera. And to remove the strap, all you do is press this button and slide the anchor out, which is super simple. Just like that, and it slides out. So you could really do that with one hand, which is super easy. And another thing is I tried pulling out the anchor without pressing the button, and I don't think it's going anywhere. Like, it's pretty solid. And these anchors are tested to hold about 200 pounds, so I don't think you're gonna have any problem with any of your camera setups. So when you're going from your strap to your tripod, all you have to do is pop out these anchors like so, and then it can go directly onto your tripod. The nice thing is you don't actually have to remove the strap to put it onto your tripod. If you want, you could still set the camera right into the tripod with the strap attached. So it just makes things a lot easier. So with the Peak Design strap, you can wear it 3 different ways. If you had your tab on the other side of the camera here, you could wear it around your neck. Another way you can wear it is just on your shoulder like this. And if you put it on the grippy side, that prevents the strap from kind of sliding off your shoulder. Personally, this is my favorite. I just like the way the camera sits on my hip. It feels comfortable. I don't feel a strain around my neck. It just feels natural to kind of have it set up like this. And here you can see kind of the difference between the two. The BlackRapid is obviously a bit more bulkier. Compare that to the Peak Design strap. You can see that the Peak Design has a much smaller form factor. So when you're not using the strap, you can just fold it up. Even comes with its own carrying case. Just put the strap into the pouch. And there you go. Just put it into your bag and then take it out when you need it. Here's the difference on how much less space the Peak Design strap takes versus the BlackRapid strap. So you'd have to put this whole thing into your bag and make it fit somehow. So there you have it, with its unique anchor link system, quick adjusting strap, super low profile look. It was a pretty easy decision for me to leave my BlackRapid strap behind and start using the new Peak Design strap. So what is your favorite camera strap? Let me know in the comments below. Always remember to create and appreciate. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.